Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with the FX Market Insight for Wednesday, the 24th of Feb. All right, bit of a slight down day again here on, the NASDAQ, some of the equity markets in the US. Bit of a, not really correlating markets. Okay, a bit of discombobulation across the majors. If anything, the safe haven pairs have taken a bit of a whack, especially Bitcoin's off about $10,000. But so that's sort of the main thing, and you're trying to work out what's going on. The main news out today that's sort of really impacted the markets, well, it's had some sort of little impact. Powell's testimony, he's come out sort of saying he's not really worried about inflation. There's talk about obviously this $1.9 trillion stimulus package out of the US is going to create a lot of inflation and make things tricky. Powell came out, the Fed chairman, and basically pushed that aside, says we're not really worried about that at all. All right, so that's where we are just at the moment. Some of the key data, it is starting to really come into play. As I was saying, there's some average earnings. Where did that slide back up? Average earnings slightly better. The 3-month year-on-year up 4.7%. So there's some positive numbers there. There's more cash going around in the system. The Case-Shiller numbers out of the US slightly better than expected, but nothing huge. If anything, the dollar index, just down the bottom here, you can see it's sort of stabilized, and we're sort of waiting for the next round of data to come through. So just taking a quick look at the major pairs, here's you can see that tear away that sterling has been on. It's been out of whack or out of sync, really. And every time it rallies much harder than the other dollar block, Euro, Aussie, Kiwi. And it's all based on everything I read. I mean, there's been some good numbers out of the UK, but it's all about the positive euphoria out of this rollout of the vaccine. So once again, if that vaccine rollout comes up short, then sterling is going to get absolutely crushed. I think it's starting to get into really overvalued levels at this point, but you know what? It looks like the market's just short and it's just squeezing to the top side. So dollar index, as I was saying, dollar index is sort of steadied. Same with dollar yen and dollar CAD. Still in that battle between dollar weakness, dollar strength, and oil, and the Canadian obviously data. But dollar Swiss is starting to show some colors here, and Aussie and Kiwi, Euro, sort of just sitting above recent highs, or they're just sort of, it's like congested price action, right? They're at the top of the range, so it doesn't look like they want to go too far beyond these levels. So just coming back to see what you've got out to keep an eye on today. You've got the Aussie's wage price index, right? This is a bit of a key number. Obviously, we've got the RBNZ cash rate decision. You want to keep an eye on that as we go through the day. Now, one other thing here, German GDP data. Now, it's been coming into play. Once again, it could sort of, spark a match in the market. We'll have to sort of wait and see. But basically, the Aussie's probably going to be in line. Those wage inflation numbers, they're looking, with inflation numbers, you're looking for any sort of strength, really. I can't imagine with all the surge in stimulus and everything going around in Australia that there wouldn't be strong numbers. The cash rate out of the RBNZ, well, there's no change expected, but you can expect plenty of chat after the release. And that's pretty much it, guys. It's not like there's really clear conditions here. As I said, the majors aren't really functioning as a pack. Equity markets slightly down, safe havens down. And sorry, that's one last thing. Just with those safe havens, just having a look at the VIX. The VIX did spike sort of the last day or so up towards 27. It's back down to 23. This might be why they're starting to knock out some of those safe havens. As the volatility goes up, they buy safe havens. As volatility goes down, they usually sell them. So that's where we are. Anyway, it's plenty to play for the rest of the week, so don't get too frustrated just yet. The Asian session, well, we've got some Aussie and Kiwi data to work with, and don't forget those Euro German GDP numbers in that European session. All right, guys, have a good one. Cheerio.